50 days. 5-0. We've made it through the first few weeks of Australia's social media ban. So, if you're under 16, raise the bat. Half a century. A lot of that time was during school holidays. So, I wanted to know what you've been up to, how the ban has impacted your life, and did you enjoy your first summer offline?
How you going?
Yeah, that works, I think.
So I'm Ren, I am 15, turning 16 really soon, and I live in Perth, WA.
I'm Evie and I'm 15 years old and I live in Adelaide.
I'm Albie. I'm from Sydney. Well, yeah, I grew up in Sydney, now I live in Wollongong.
Let's wind the clock back to December 10, when the ban came into place. What happened to all of your social media accounts?
On Snapchat, there's been a window that has popped out and it said that the new private policy has been introduced that users under 16 are not allowed to use Snapchat.
I didn't get any warning on anything because when I first made my social media accounts, I had already set my birthday before the year I was born.
I personally haven't even gotten like a message saying you're banned and had to do any ID scans. I'm still on it.
I've just watched them all leave and I was just like, well, this is my new life. I've got to adjust and I've got to get ready to face my life without social media.
So I actually got banned on the day before. So my Snapchat and Instagram logged itself out and I couldn't get in at all.
It was like a little info box and it said, go to settings and we'll do a face scan and we'll see if you're old enough.
Did you do the face scan?
No.
Okay.
Have you seen people getting around the ban?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's gotten around it. For example, facial ID scans, the technology isn't good enough.
Before the social media ban actually took place, I got to scan my face. And Snapchat thought I was over 16, so my Snapchat account did not get banned.
I did have a friend and he's 13 and he scanned his face and it thought he was 18.
People got either someone else to do it or did it in the dark or did it just out of the shower or did it with a funny face to make them seem older, and that seemed to work for a lot of people.
Now there's sort of a market for it on younger people under the age of 16 giving money to their friends or people they know that are older to do ID scans for them.
Some of my friends have used pictures of celebrities.
If you had to estimate a percentage of you and your friends and the people that you know, what would you say is the percentage of people that are still on social media versus the people that are now off it?
Probably around 10% of them actually have been banned. And half of that 10% has been unbanned.
10% probably got banned, and most of them were people my age that didn't really need to get banned and have birthdays coming up.
20% are off social media, 80% are on it.
And now really none of my friends are banned. Everyone has social media, so it didn't cause any impact.
I was one of the few people that did get banned that I knew about.
What were some of your early feelings when that happened?
I was more angry because I knew a lot of people who didn't get banned that should have gotten banned. So I wasn't in contact with a lot of my friends for a very long time. I would often miss out on plans being made because they'd usually be made on platforms like Snapchat.
I was really lost without social media because I couldn't doom scroll or post anything. But I was really sad and emotional.
So I'm diagnosed with autism and ADHD. I definitely have ways to keep in contact with my friends other than social media, but it's definitely a lot easier. I can definitely live without it, but it's definitely been very helpful in terms of accessing communities and things that make me happy and stay positive.
To me personally, social media is a quite important part, used to be quite important part of my life because one of the main things that I did on there was contact my family back from Ukraine. So I left Ukraine in 2022 after the war has started. So I came here in March 2022. You get more nervous and you like have anxiety, like because for example your parents text their parents and it takes a while for them to respond, and then, like you don't know if they're okay or not until you hear the answer. So I guess it really got harder.
I mean, the issue at the moment that I've seen quite a lot of is that kids have started turning to other platforms which are less well known and possibly a bit riskier. They don't have as many safety features like implicated to them.
Obviously, it was school holidays when the ban came, like it was school holidays very shortly after the ban came into place. Do you think the social media ban had any impact on what young people were doing over their school holiday break?
I feel like I have been out a lot these school holidays because I'm like trying to make the most of it. So I do see lots of kids out, especially on their bikes and like scooters.
It was a lot harder to organise things. My mum had to contact them, their parents, instead of me being able to contact them.
Well, it really depends how organised you are, because if you were organised, you would be able to have people's phone numbers. But for people that weren't organised like me, it's really affected how they interact face to face, because you can't like plan those meetings and plan hanging out with someone because you can't really contact them, since Snapchat is now the main form of communication amongst teenagers.
Do you think the social media ban is working?
No.
I don't think it's working at all.
Not at all. It's completely useless.
It is working in some ways, yeah.
It's not necessarily in my little, like my circle of people I know, majority, they've gotten past the ban.
I do think it is working, but I do think there's a lot of ways that kids and teens can easily get around it.
I do think it was a lazy approach, and it hasn't really worked in my opinion. I think a better approach would have been tighter restrictions and like moderation on these social media platforms.
I've definitely seen a lot of like hateful comments, especially on posts targeting like certain communities, and it can be quite like hurtful to see, but it's been really nice to have a break from that.
Say the ban was overturned tomorrow, all of a sudden you could go back on social media. Do you think you'd just make a social media account again and hop back on?
Yes.
Yeah, but not for the purpose of watching videos or scrolling, maybe for the purpose of talking to family overseas.
100%. I believe a lot of other kids my age would 100% say that.